Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Thank you for applauding. Seriously, because I did a show where they don't applaud when you go on stage. It's called Mo Better Mondays. That's the name of the show at the Improv, Mo Better Mondays. It's an all-black audience. And I had done a show called Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory, which is an all-black audience, and they invited me because they thought I was black because of my name, because I directed Pootie Tang, so people sometimes think I'm black. And so they invited me to the show. So I get there, and they go, "Oh, hi." And I look in the room and I go, "Oh, hi." And then we kind of stand there trying to decide, and I go, "Fuck it, hi." And they go, "Yeah, hi." All right. So I went on, and this is Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory, and it was fucking great. I had a great time because nobody else is trying. They're all up there just acting cool, and I went up there and I tried, and everybody appreciated it. So then, because most comedians don't try. I'm not saying because they were black, but they were all black and unfunny. Every single one of them was black and unfunny. There are far more unfunny white comedians than unfunny black ones. But every single comedian on that show was black and unfunny. Should have been the name of the show. Really. But I was white and hilarious. And also, you know, privileged and lucky to be white. It's fucking awesome. It is a very... everybody who's white should just wake up and go, "I'm fucking white! This is great! How easy is this shit? I don't have to fucking explain myself ever. I look people in the eye with confidence. Nobody fucks with me. The police protect me." That black people, all they can hope from the cops is that they'll leave them alone. And we actually get to hope that they'll protect us. It's fucking a chasm of difference. And I'm on the greatest side of that chasm. I am on the fucking sweet side of that chasm. Just a fact, it's not a nice thing, but it happens to benefit me greatly. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie about it. Oh, it sucks being white. White people always complain about something like, "Oh, I don't get to say nigger." Like, the whole white people, they can say it to each other, but like they want to go to the Supreme Court. I should be allowed to say it somehow. It's not right. Just don't. Why do you want to say it so bad? Say it. Fuck. Anyway. So, Chocolate Sunday, I didn't certainly do any of that material there. The Chocolate Sunday is pretty great. I just talked about my kid and cars. And then I went to do Mo Better Mondays, and I thought, I got invited to do Mo Better Mondays, and that's where I became racist. I became prejudiced, because I said, "Hey, they'll love me there." Because I just thought, there's black people in that building, so the black people in that building will be the exact carbon copies. There's no way they won't laugh, because they laughed the first time. So I went, people were saying, "Mo Better Mondays is not nice." And I'm like, fuck you, you're just white, and I'm better. So, yeah, I'm white too, but I've been there and I got laughs. And white people that make black people laugh are very proud of themselves. So I went to Mo Better Mondays, and it's not at all even close to the same people. They're fucking suburban people in Chocolate Sundays. Mo Better Mondays, they have the machine, and they're selling cologne in the bathroom, and people are fucking hard, and they do not clap when they bring people on stage. People go on, they go, "All right, how about a hand for Joe," whatever, and then he just walks up to silence. I mean, I've never even seen that on any show in my life. There isn't just the benefit of the doubt applause. They just, "Let's bring him up," and he just walks up, and the people go, "Yeah, okay, go." And I went on, and I didn't pay attention to the people before me because they were smart. They didn't go right into jokes. They started talking and shit. They just go, "Hey, yeah, all right, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just hanging, okay." For like 3 minutes of that shit. And then eventually they go, "Okay," they slide into a joke and get a tiny laugh. And by the end of the time they left, they go, "All right," and then they applaud when the guy left. I go on and I just go, and I do a joke right away, and it gets nothing. And not only does it get silence, when I move on to the next joke, that's when I hear a noise. Because when I start going, "Anyway, so they all go, oh shit, that was it. That was the whole fucking, oh shit. Oh damn. Like they didn't know the joke was over even until I started joke number 2. Joke number 1. So joke number, what? Really? That's what, oh! Then I do joke number 2 and now it's not silence, like, no man. No, like literally that sound coming out of many tables. No. And then I try the thing that never fails when you're bombing. I go, oh, fuck you people, I'm staying up here. That always works when you're bombing. You go, you know what, fuck you, I'm doing my time. And somebody always goes, all right, yeah, I can respect the balls. But they all went, no, get off. One guy said that, just real serious, no, get off. Get off now. And I was like, yeah, okay. I did like a minute total. And, fuck, that hurt so bad, man. And I was in the car afterwards just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to tell that whole story. It's just that when you applauded when I came up here, I felt, oh, that's nice, that helps. That's it. Sorry. It's too long. Anyway, but it's nice to see you all here, and it's kind of funny to see you all because I fucked all of your mothers. Just so it's a coincidence, kind of. All of your mothers. That's what I was going to open with. I was just in Ireland, and they have these posters. In Ireland, there's an election going on, and all over Europe right now, actually, for the whatever. I don't fucking care. It's not here, so it doesn't matter. It fucking don't matter at all. So, but I'm in Ireland, and there's an election, and there's a guy whose poster says, "Stop the pedophiles." That's his slogan. Stop the pedophiles. And here's the thing, even if you're against the pedophiles, I wouldn't want my face with pedophiles all over the nation that I live in, you know? And I told that to an Irishman, and he said, you know, actually, we say pedophiles. I'm like, hey, I've been fucking kids for 10 years. Don't tell me what I think I would know. I speak with some authority when I say pedophiles. What else that's horrible? I've just been having horrible thoughts. I was going by a wedding, and there's this beautiful, I was going by a church, this wedding was coming out, and it was just so beautiful, and I kind of couldn't resist. I ran up to the groom and I said, you fucking liar! I sucked your cock! You said we were going to Massachusetts! Stereotypical gay guy. Here's the thing, right? It's not cool, right, to make fun of stereotypical gay people, but there are some gay guys who talk like that. There are gay guys who wear shorts that are really tight, and then those sleeve shirts can go, you're an asshole! And those guys are silly. And they should be laughed at. Not all, to say, hey, all gay people act like this is wrong, but to point out that a gay guy that acts like that is funny, it's just fucking true. They're hilarious. Hello! There are gay guys who act like that, and they're fucking ridiculous. Of course they are. It's like when you see a black guy, there are black guys who go, shit, motherfucker! That shit's funny! It's weird to talk like that. It's weird to go, no, shit! With your hand like that, that's funny. You know, and it's not wrong to make fun of Jews that they're all Jewy, you know? Anyway, that's what Jews get. They're Jewy. keep hearing the stereotype that Jews love money. It's just not true. I have this friend who's Jewish, and I tried to give him $1, and he was like, "Arr! Arr!" He hates money. More importantly, I was with my daughter today, and my daughter is she's got this thing she does now where she's 2.5, right? And if I tell a story, then she tells the story as something that happened to her when she was a little girl. It's like a weird way she has of owning whatever she hears. Like I told this story to my wife. I said, I almost got in an accident today. I was driving, and this car went right through a red light, and I had to stop really fast. And then my daughter said, when I was a little girl, I was in a car driving, and a car came and ran right in front, and I had to stop. And I was like, I just fucking told that story. You think I'm that stupid that 8 seconds later it happened to you? What the fuck? I mean, wait a while and maybe I'll forget or something. A shitty liar. Right, you're fucking 2.5. What fucking car were you in? Great. You were in a car. We were in a Whole Foods, my daughter and I, and I'm shopping, and we're at the line checking out, and she's starting to come unglued. See, the thing is that children, 2.5, they have about 4 hours of composure in a day, and so the rest of the time they just lose their minds. And so we're in the supermarket, and she's nice, looking at stuff, and then she starts doing that, and I go, "Oh fuck, I gotta get out of here!" Throwing stuff in the cart, running through. And then, it just changes the way you look at all. Like, I used to, be in a supermarket, see a cute woman, and just spend the rest of the time shopping around her in circles. And I'm like, "Get the fuck out! Get your tits out of my way! She's going crazy, my daughter! She's in my way now." So we're at the line, and I've learned tricks to keep her occupied while I'm paying for this stuff. I'm doing a rhyming game. She likes to talk about what words rhyme. So she says, "What rhymes with cat?" "Oh, well, Matt and fat and drat," and she's laughing. She really likes this game. And the guy who's checking us, the register guy, goes, "This is a great game. Keep playing it." Like that. "I'm really entertained. Keep playing it." I'm like, "All right, I'm playing it." And then I swear to God, my daughter says, "What rhymes with bad?" Hag, shag. What else rhymes with bad? Hag. Even that was a little. He's like, Come on, go ahead. Say it. And he did talk like that, by the way. It's funny to me that people like to just decide that they want to pretend that no gay people act funny because they're gay. But some of them do. The guy who talks like this is silly. He's a silly man. That's funny. And only gay guys talk like that. Actually, that's not true. I know a couple of straight guys that talk like that. But anybody who talks like that is very ridiculous. To be laughed at later when you tell people about it. Of course. They're not. Hi. Oh, yes. Very serious. Nothing funny going on right now. It's hard when you see something like, okay, I was in a hotel and there was this kid. He was about 10 years old and he was standing in the hotel and he had on a crazy head strapped. I couldn't figure out what it was. It was like plastic that was going in his mouth and over his head, and it looked like it was like hurting him. And he was going, The kid was so fucked up. And I'm trying, when you see somebody who's like just spazzing out, and have like a really overt handicap, your mind just works millions of miles a minute because you can't react naturally without, you go, oh fuck, okay. Poor kid, no, don't pity him. That's not respectful. I don't know, he's not there. I don't know, he's there, he's not there. Right now, I'm gonna fucking look at him with no reaction. That was fucking good. That was really good. Did anybody notice how much I didn't stand there going, oh my God, look how fucked up you are? Anyway, the weird part was that the more I looked at this kid, the more fucked up he got. He started to completely have cerebral palsy and Parkinson's or something. And I'm like, fuck! And then his father turns to him, and his father says, Jimmy, stop it. And he takes the sunglasses, which is what it was, off his face, and he goes, sorry. Perfectly fine, healthy kid. Steady as a rock, had no fucking problems whatsoever. Not me. I was watching a movie. Okay, I love this in movies now. They always will. It's been for a long time. Two things I've seen in thousands of movies. One of them, somebody's trying to revive someone who's dead. Live! Live! And it's not working. So the other people around him go, stop, he's gone. He's gone. No! He can't be! And then the other people become really intent on pulling him off. Like, stop! Stop trying! You've gotta stop! Why, really? Stop trying! What? The guy, maybe if there's a 0 to 1% chance, then try. Like, what is going to happen if he keeps trying that could be bad? Don't! Oh, no! Think of how tired your arms will get! Oh, my God! You can't do that to yourself. Yes, you might save his life, but you'll get achy for a minute! Don't!
I mean, what am I capable of? I'd like to think that I'm a nice person, but I don't know, man. A lot of it is context. There's a lot of things I wonder if the world was different. Like if murder was legal, I might have killed a few people. I don't know. I'd love to think, oh, I would never do that. But we really need the law against murder. For one simple reason. The law against murder is the #1 thing preventing murder. We'd like to think it's because, like, oh, I would never do that. No, it's because it really sucks getting caught murdering. A lot. If murder was legal, or just a misdemeanor, like you get a thing in the mail, ah, shit, they had a camera there. Oh, well. If murder was legal, there would be so much murder. Regular people would murder. Murderers would murder even more. And then really nice, sweet people would murder a few people. But nobody would murder no people. You wouldn't trust somebody who didn't murder. If murder was legal, you wouldn't like them. I never killed anybody. Okay, nice meeting you. Ugh. What a creep. I mean, not even a hooker? Live a life. What's wrong with that guy? He's like a Mormon or some shit. I hate those guys. I think he's nice. Shut up, Janet. It would just... If murder was legal, there would be a lot of murder. Children would behave very differently. Because mostly parents would be murdering their own kids. That's mostly what would happen if murder was legal. You'd be, you know, you go to a mall, there'd be like 8 different moms in the mall just, I told you to stop it! You didn't listen to me! You'd be stepping over dead kids. It'd be like a new problem. You have to clean up your kids when you kill them, because it's gross. It's bad for the environment. If you murder your child in a public place, please use one of the red bags that are in the dispensers every 3 feet of America. Put your murdered child in the red bag with a logo of a murdered kid on it. next to the other logo that tells you not to let your alive kid play with a plastic bag because they might suffocate. In which case you could just leave them in the bag. That is a whole bunch of horrible thoughts right in a row. Right in a row. That is a compressed area of bad thought.
You should do your job. That's what I'm trying to say. You should do your job. Because it's your job. Because you're the person standing there doing that thing. So just do it. Do the shit out of it. Why wouldn't you? It drives me crazy when someone has a job that they don't like, so they do it shitty. What kind of a response is that? If you do it shitty, isn't it worse for you? Like, I travel, so I need help all the time. And I rent a car, and I always want another one. I'm crazy. So I get a car, I'm like, I want another car. So I go to the counter, can I get a different car? And sometimes I get the person who's like, why? 'Cause I'm a dick. Give it to me. What do you... What's wrong with it? I'm crazy is what's wrong with it. You're wearing a vest that matches the building. Just do the thing that is the point of the place. Ugh. Why? You know why? Because you're 20. That's why. Because you're a 20-year-old little and you have no idea how the world works. Because you think you deserve better. You think you're too interesting a person to have a shitty job. Every 20-year-old that I encounter behind the counter gives me that little, oh, this job sucks. Yeah, that's why we gave it to you. Because you're 20, which is a mathematical guarantee that you have no skills and nothing to offer anybody in the world. You're 20. For 2 decades, you've just been taking and sucking up education and love and food and iPods, just sucking it up and judging it. No, it's pretty good, but not really, I like that one. You've just been selecting and absorbing shit that you didn't earn for 2 decades. 3 presidents, that's how long you've just been a burden. You're like an orange that's rotting on a tree, and the tree's like, this thing's crazy. Oh, I don't want to go, let me stay. You're 20, you've never done any, if you're 20 years old, I guarantee you, you have never done anything for anybody, ever. Never. Yes, you went on a school trip to Guatemala, and they told you helped, but you totally did not help. The guy was like, I got a mudslide on my house, and now I got to babysit a college kid. Why do I have to do this? Jesus. Just take her picture with a shovel and send her home so she can put it on Facebook. I had an amazing experience in Guatemala. It was totally amazing, and I really helped those people. I helped them.
How are you, Louis?
Hey, how you doing, Conan?
Good to see you.
Hey, Conan, how are you?
That's more like it.
Okay.
We need pep on this show. How are you? How was your Columbus Day? Was it fun?
Good. I went down to the village. They had a big festival. I like going to, things where there's a big outdoor area with lots of people. I just like stand. If you stand in a big crowd of people, you could just stand there and go, Jimmy! Billy! And nobody even looks at you, And I went, they had those games where you try to win the stuffed dog. You end up paying like $200 for like an $8. I won these 2 giant stuffed dogs, and I was by myself, So I'm walking around with these things. I felt stupid, except for when I was at the festival, I was like the hero of everybody around me, So I was going, Jesus, look at that guy. Those dogs are huge. He's the best. And I'm like, yes, look at my dog. And fear me. The clown with a balloon on his head was no match for me. But, So, but then when you get farther away from the festival, people start going, "What's with the idiot with the giant dog?" You lose your credibility.
You should have brought them on the show.
I would have.
I think the whole audience would have been impressed.
Well, I got in a big fight with the giant dogs. They have an attitude, you know.
Yeah. That can happen.
You know, Louis, we've known, well, how long we've known each other? About 4 years now or something, since you first started working on the show. You know, you're an ambitious guy and everything. You are. You're a very talented guy, an ambitious guy. I want to know, Louis, seriously, just talk to me. What are your goals? What do you want out of life? Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what my plan is. Okay, this is what I want. This is my dream. I want to change my name first from Louis to Farty McCrablice. That's going to be my new name. All right. And then, once my name is Farty McCrablice, I'm going to go and cure, like, a really important disease. Because then everybody has to, like, say my name with joy, you know? And Dan Rather will have to say, "Today, Farty McCrablice."
He may refuse to say it.
I know.
I don't think could be a more admirable goal than that, Louis.
That's all I want.
Have a little time to kill. Go up to somebody you don't know and just start a conversation.
Just any conversation?
Well, the fun way to do it, don't start the conversation in the beginning. Just start it in the middle. Try it. Just like walk up to a guy in a store and just go, "Yeah, well, how do you think I feel?" You know, just knock on your neighbor's door when they open it, just go, "So that's why he was being like that."
Well, wait, do you like talking to strangers? You enjoy that?
I do. It's weird in New York, though, because you never know who you're talking to, and you don't know what kind of person they are. Like, have you ever been talking to somebody, and it's a stranger, and it's just, you think you're having a conversation, and then you realize that you're talking to a guy who's just nuts? It's like, he's completely crazy, but you don't... I got on the subway once, and it took a long time, the subway to come, and me and this guy got on. And he's got like a suit and tie and a briefcase, and he looked all right. We're sitting there, and he goes, "Wow, I thought the train would never come, you know?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, it's hot. It's brutal." And I was like, yeah, it's hot." And then he says, "Yeah, I didn't even shave today." And I didn't know what that meant. But I was like, "Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, I didn't shave." And then he says, "You gonna tattle on me?" And that's when I realized, oh, you're crazy! You're nuts! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was having a conversation with a guy. And he had a briefcase, like that means anything. It's probably filled with parts of his mother or something, you know?
You need something to carry it in, you know. Well, I would think, you know, especially for you, you're a writer, you're a comedian, you would want to feed off the craziness here in New York. You know, you would like that.
Well, it makes it hard to be just civil that everybody's nuts, because like say you see somebody and you want to help them out on the street, you're afraid to help them because they'll think you're nuts. So you just go to hell with them, you know, let them suffer. Because what happened to me, I was getting off on the subway. I was getting off.
You're
the
on the
train.
subway a lot.
I am. I spent a lot of time in there. Well, they closed the peep booths. I have nowhere else to go now. But I got off the train, and there was this old lady getting off in front of me, and she goes to the booth, the guy at the token booth, and she says, "Excuse me, how do I get to Canal Street?" I just happened to notice. And she asked him, and you know, and the guy in the booth's like, what? So she kind of goes, that's pretty much the response that she got. So she goes in that direction, towards there.
Right.
And the thing is, I was going to Canal Street, so I knew the way. So I'm walking behind her, and like a couple of minutes later, she starts going the wrong way.
Right.
So I tapped her on the shoulder, and I said, "Excuse me, Canal Street's that way." And she was like, "Whoa!" Like I scared the hell out of her. Because how do you know why I know where the hell she's going?
Right.
I'm just some guy who, hey, it's Canal Street, you know. So she's like clutching her purse and she's all weirded out. And I was like, no, I heard you ask the guy, please, just Canal Street's that way. You shouldn't go that way. And she's like, okay. So she starts going, and here's the thing. I have to go there too. But I can't like follow her now, you know. Hey, go to Canal Street. You know, I can't like walk behind her.
Right.
So what I did, I just didn't go. I just changed my whole day. I should have just stabbed her.
Yes! That's what you should have done.
Get on with my errand. Oh, I had a dream last night. I had a, can I tell you about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had like, it was a gay dream. And I didn't know I was having a gay dream. It was... Okay, here's what it was. I was at a cafe with a friend of mine, and in Italy, we're like in an outdoor cafe, and we're having like espresso or something, and these two Italian boys come up like on scooters, you know, and they go, they say, "Come swimming with us. We're going swimming. Come on." And it's a dream, so we're like, "Yeah, hell, we'll go swim with these kids, you know, why not?" So I get on the back of the kid's scooter, you know, we go into the mountains, and we get to this beautiful lake, and they take their clothes off and they start swimming, and they go, "Come into the water, don't be afraid, it's beautiful, come and swim with us." So me and my friend are taking our clothes off, and I asked him, "Is this gay to swim with Italian boys?" And then my friend goes, "No."
Right.
I was like, "Yeah, you know, you're right." So I'm making out with one of them. And it hits me, of course this is gay. Yeah. What the hell was I thinking about? This is completely gay.
Yeah, that's gay.
That's gay.
Now, what kind of, do you have just showbiz friends, or do you have any friends outside showbiz, people you just hang out with?
I like to have a variety of friends, you know. People in showbiz are just one kind of person, but like I have this friend who tells stories a lot, and like have you ever had a friend who tells a story and it's really long, and they don't know that you just don't care? Have you ever had a friend who's just a complete idiot? Have you ever had a friend when you just look at me and go, "What? I hate you. I hate you."
Yeah.
Well, my friend will tell me this, he's telling me this long story, and I tune out, because I don't care.
Right.
It's not interesting. I'm not listening.
Right.
And so he's telling a story about his mother, right? And then he stops, he changes to a new story about his cat. But I don't know, because I'm not listening to anything that he's saying. So I still think he's talking about his mother. And then I start tuning back in, because he sounds like he's going to stop. And he's saying stuff like, "Anyway, so she took a big crap on the floor this afternoon." And I don't want to seem like I'm listening, like, "Oh yeah, well, my mother craps all over the place."
You're a good friend.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I was trying to go, but people are too afraid of Harlem, you know? Like everybody, when you move to New York, they say, "Oh, you can't go to Harlem, because as soon as you get there, they kill you." Like, it's just the way. As soon as you arrive, they stab you in the face. You just get murdered, which is stupid. I've been to Harlem, and people there, they have a lot of stuff to do. You know, they're busy. They're not just standing around waiting for lost white people to kill all day. Like they're just right outside the subway entrance, going, "Come on, come on!" There's always excuses for racism, you know? Like, I met this guy from the South, and he was really racist, and I asked his friend, "Why is he like that?" And his friend goes, "Oh, well, he was born on a farm." What kind of farm was that, you know? Maybe the animals were racist, you know? He's walking around, the animals are like, "Jews! Jews! Black! Black! Jews! Jews." Well, that is a racist.
That's that's awful.
Actually, it's not really racist to just say blacks and Jews, I guess. Just to say.
Just to say it.
Yeah, although it wouldn't be really cool to like stand on the subway platform and just go, "Blacks and Jews! Blacks and Jews!" I'm not being racist. I'm saying blacks and Jews! Blacks and Jews, blacks and Jews! Blacks and Jews, blacks and Jews! It's okay, blacks and Jews!
And Slap, I understand you do some impressions. Is that right? Now we gotta get on some impressions.
All right, here's one. This is my impression of a guy with really bad eyesight. All right, just a guy with really bad eyesight. Is that a pig? Oh no, it's a glass of water. Blacks and Jews.
We had some trouble getting a hold of you.
I called somebody from your office called me, and then I called back, but I didn't. I dialed wrong. And have you ever gotten a wrong number, and the person that you get can't believe that someone could get a wrong number? Like they're just blown away. They don't take it. I got some old lady. I called her like, "Hi." Some guy, Mike, calls. "Hi, is Mike there?" And she's like, "What? Who is this? What do you want from me?" She freaks out, you know, like. her phone rings every 40 years, and it was me this time. And so I kept redialing her all day and going, "Put Mike on her, I'll kill you. I'm gonna come get you. Me and Mike, we're gonna murder you." No. I used to always like when the phone rang anytime, but now it rings like 20 times a day, and it's solicitors and stuff. And I got that call today where hold calls you. Have you ever gotten a call and, "Hello, this is an important call. Please hold on." And I'm in my house. I'm on hold. I didn't call anybody. Anyway, it was my mother because she works for MCI and she's trying to get me to switch. And no, you know who calls me every day though? AT&T calls me every day, and they're like, "Hi, this is AT&T. Would you like to have AT&T?" And I'm like, I know, that's the whole thing. Would you like to have it, say AT&T? And I'm like, that's what I have. I have it. That's what we're talking on right now. Well, do you want some more? They never give up, too, because I tell them every time, I'm like, I have. No, but it's good, though. You should. I know, I have it. I'm happy with it. But couldn't you still get it? Still? It's like calling me and going, "Hi, would you like to be a guy on the phone?" I am a guy on the phone. That's what I...
Are you, I don't know if you are, but are you worried about this Y2K thing? Are you worried about the year 2000?
Not really. I heard a new angle on it that some people are like, "I'm not going to have to pay my bills. Woo! Y2K, going to clean it out. Woo! I ain't paying nothing. Woo! Woo! They're going to forget who I am." And I don't buy that because I think there'll be this new rule like, okay, we all know that you all owe people money, so just all poor people just have to give rich people money. Just give it. It's like $100 a week. Just give some rich people.
That's the system they're going to come up with?
Yeah.
This is a very cynical, almost political view from you. Are you leaning that way? Are you going to become one of those political comedians?
Not really. No, I don't really care about anything. But,
Good.
Yeah. Well, I think people are too quick to... People love to tear stuff down just because it's fun to get angry, you know? Like, you hear people, like, agreeing on the most insane... People, like, oh, yeah... I hear people say, like, yeah, doctors suck, man. Who needs doc... And everybody around them goes, like, yeah. Yeah, doctors can kiss my ass. What are you talking about? Doctors are good. Yeah, the post office. The hell with the post office, man. When people are like, yeah. Yeah, the post office sucks. It's like that, you know that old 60s song that, sign everywhere, sign. Remember that song?
Yeah,
the guy got really mad at signs.
Right.
You know, it's like, the whole song, he's like, breaking up the scenery, breaking my mind.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, okay, well, no more signs then. No more stop signs. Take them down. Who needs those, you know?
They're breaking my mind.
Yeah, they're messing me up, you know? Who needs those stop signs, you know? And at the end of the song, he's like, so I made my own little sign, and it said I'm doing fine. Well, see, he's a hypocrite. You know? The whole song's about signs are awful, and then he's like, right. What makes it go? I hate that guy.
That guy's a bad guy.
He's awful. And then even, I hate to go on about a 30-year-old song for 10 minutes, but then there's a part in the middle where he goes, I saw a sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply.
Right.
And first of all, no, you didn't. You didn't see the sign. You're a liar. He's trying to get people mad about something that he made up.
Never a sign. Yeah.
And it's not fair.
But I bet you, in your theory, I bet it's right. I bet people have heard that song and like, get into
it. Yeah, signs. Get out of here. People just love to just agree, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when people use old sayings that we've all decided are true, and we don't even know how they connect to what you're talking about. And you just do half of them now. It's like, yeah, I went in Rome. Yeah, bird in the hand, and everybody's like, yeah, bird in the hand. Well, nobody knows the back. I do my own second half now, and people agree if you say it with enough. Like, yeah, bird in the hand is like a man in the sand. Like, yeah, no, that's true. I'm not gonna go back there next time. Or whatever, like, yeah, when in Rome, you gotta grab the hand of a badger's dad. Like, yeah, man.
Stop breaking my mind.
True, breaking my mind.
You just got married.
Yes,
this is a nice thing. This is a happy thing.
Yeah.
You just got married. This is great.
I did, yeah.
I mean, how long you think this is? You're in this for the long haul. I mean, how long you think this will last?
A couple of weeks, That's good, isn't
for
it?
now. Yeah. And you've got some good news. You just got a new dog. We were talking about it before the show. This is nice.
Yes, I did. I got a dog, and she's a puppy. She's great. And the thing is, it really changes your perspective on life, having a dog. Like, you never thought that you would be happy to see a big pile of poo, until it's 5 in the morning and you're walking her and you're, come on. And then finally, and you're like, yes, poo! Poo! Ah, I love poo!
Why do you rub it on you?
I'm celebrating. Yes, poo. You're supposed to pick it up. So.
Yeah. Well, I know, because I would think it'd be hard for you to be up walking the dog early, because you're not a morning person.
No, I hate the morning. I hate it. I like breakfast, though. I like to eat breakfast. I have eggs every morning, and I always have my eggs a different style. Like today I had eggs Chicago style. Do you know how?
No, I don't know what that is.
Eggs Chicago style is where you're eating your eggs, and while you're eating them, you go, Chicago, yeah, woo! Chicago, Chi-town, woo!
Uh-huh. Really?
Sometimes I have my eggs St. Louis style, too. St. Louis style. You like eggs St. Louis style?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where you fry the egg, and then you eat it, and then you go get on the bus and masturbate till they kick you off. You like that kind, right?
Those people that were applauding ain't applauding now.
No?
That's when they were like, yes, we're coming. What? You got them. You've been on the road? You've been traveling around?
Yes, I was in some town, doesn't matter. And I was I was in a small town walking around. I like to just go see not tourist attractions, but just where people live, you know. And I went by a high school, and there was a game going on, a football game. And so I went down to the game, and it's not like a Giants game. There's no security. You just walk right down onto the field. And there was a pile of uniforms, and I thought, I had this fantasy of like putting a uniform on and just mix with the team, you know, and just stand there going, yeah, come on, let's get in there! You know, and they'll be like, that kid's weird. What's with that bald fat kid? How do you get on the team?
Yeah.
You know?
Why is he covered in poo?
Yeah. And just run out on the field, woo, you know.
Well, did you ever play football?
Well, I played in high school for a little while. We were a terrible team that we were the worst. We didn't even have a good football nickname, like the Tigers or the Bears or something. We were called the Chocolate Santas. Just depressing.
Yeah, it is depressing. Yeah. Now, you keep up on the news? You're one of those comedians that likes to keep up on what's going on in the newspapers?
Yeah, once in a while I'll see a little story that surprises me.
Right.
As the other day I was reading about there's people in Kansas City. In Maine, they're passing some sort of gay rights law. So people from Kansas City are traveling there in buses to protest it. Which always amazes me when people are angry that someone's gay in another area that they don't know. They'll never, oh, there's a gay guy somewhere. Oh, you know, they just get... And they organize and they march. Stop being gay in that town I'll never go to. You know, they just go, like, I don't know how it stops them from their... I picture guys mowing his lawn and he's like, oh, I can't do it! Somewhere there's gay guys. I can't cut the grass.
That's hard for them.
Yeah.
What kind of people were giving you advice early on, showbiz advice?
Oh, I remember back when I started doing stand-up, there was a guy, his name was Neil Shea, this guy who was like an old showbiz guy, you know? And he's the kind of old guy he's the kind of person, you know, people that if you tell him good news, he's happy for you, but he sounds like he's in pain also. I'll be him, all right? And you'll tell me some good news, and I'll show you how he would, okay. Hey, Conan, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing real good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister just had a baby.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh! Ow! He was like that. Anyway, so that guy all the young comics liked this guy, and he used to give us advice. And he had this thing he used to say, you gotta remember the 45 P's of success. Yeah, usually it's like the 3 S's or something. Right. The 45 P's. He was like, the poise, personality, perfection,
point at things you want. Put yourself in better places. Pretend that you're successful. Paint a picture of nice things.
The last 30 were just that noise. Oh, sounds like a good advice though. All of it.
Yeah,
point at things you want.
Best advice I ever got. My father used to try to give me advice when I was a little kid, but when I was a child, he wasn't very good at talking to kids. My dad. Like I got beat up in school once, and I told my dad about it, and I asked for advice, and he made me memorize this speech to say in school. I was in 3rd grade, and I'm standing in the schoolyard, and I'm like, "Gentlemen, I appeal to your better nature. Treat me as your equal, not as your plaything."
How did that work out?
My ass.
And I was walking out there, and I saw a beautiful woman, very attractive from behind. You know, I saw her walking ahead of me. So what do? You have to, yes, anything to see the front. Right. You have to. It's like a weird, you'll like knock people over. Just, guys do this. Yeah. I'm married. I have no intention of meeting her. I got to see the front. You know, you have to. It's horrible. It's some instinct where you used to knock them over or whatever it was. I don't know why, but you know, so I kind of ran into traffic and ahead of her, and it was my father. It was really embarrassing. But, you know, turns out it's my dad.
I hate it when that happens.
He's got long hair, and he's got a nice ass, and I just sometimes...
I hear your dad has a killer ass.
He does. He does.
Now,
he works it. He works that ass.
Now, you're a good man, and I mean this in the sense that he is. This is a guy, you don't know this about Louis, but Louis, this is true. You're very socially aware. You volunteer your time, you support different causes, isn't that true?
Well, I care about certain things, like animals. You know, I think you shouldn't bother or yell at them or anything like that.
Is that the bumper sticker on your car? Don't yell at animals?
Don't yell. Just kind of, you know. No, I don't do much about it, but my friend was buying some tuna once, and I asked him, you know, are you getting the kind that is dolphin safe, that doesn't hurt? And he's one of these guys who's just contrary, just, you know, to be like, so what? Who gives a crap? Who cares? Screw that. Screw the dolphin. Screw the dolphin. For no reason. Yeah. Just say, so what? Screw that. You know, just anything you're saying. Right. And so I said, well, but it's cool to kill dolphins, you know? And he said, well, what about the tuna? What about the tuna? Why isn't it cool to kill the tuna? And I said, that's stupid, you know, because everybody knows that all tuna are assholes. I mean, everybody knows. They're arrogant, they're racist.
They're racist?
They are.
I didn't know that.
Very selfish. Stupid. I'll eat a dolphin and a tuna.
How is married life? You liking it?
Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. We get along well. The big things after a while are just all good, and it's the little things that get a little on your nerves, though. You know, like my wife likes to correct the way I pronounce words a lot. And I find that really annoying, because I just think that if I said it so that you knew to correct how I pronounced it, I said it well enough.
Because you at least understand the word.
Yeah, you knew what I'm not asking for a surgical tool, you know, it's not a...
Right.
Just round it off.
Right,
I feel like.
Right.
And it's always something picky, too, you know? Like, instead of saying pianist, I'll say, like, chan-cha-cha-cha! Or something like that, you know?
What's her problem?
Yeah, she gets all British on me, you know?
But other than that, things are good?
Yeah. Other than that one thing.
Right. You're happy with your life. You're getting along with the world around you.
Well, mostly. I feel like people judge me a lot, though. Like living in New York, when I'm on the subway, I feel like people are judging me all the time.
Really?
Yeah, they are.
You really think so?
Yeah, you are right now too.
Kind of, yeah. Now I'm thinking, what's he talking about?
That's right.
He's crazy. He's insane.
Well, let me give you an example. Like if you're on a subway, right, and you stand up. And you just yell out to all the people there, I like when women pee on me. Everybody gives you dirty looks. They go like, ugh.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But here's the thing. If you're on the same train and you stand up and you yell, I don't like when women pee on me, they still give you dirty looks. You can't win.
Yeah. What? I hate that.
Yeah, it's not fair.
No, it's wrong.
It is wrong.
Now, you have a website.
It is.
It's wrong. But they know that now.
Yeah.
You have a website.
Thanks. Yeah.
Louis C.K.'s Bad Jokes.
That's right. Well, it's called louisck.com, and there's a lot of things on it. One of the things that I've started to write bad jokes because I've been making a living writing good jokes and telling them for a long time, and I thought, what if I go the other way and write them as bad as possible?
Okay.
So if you go on my website, louisck.com, you can hear. I'm going to read a couple to you.
Because you think there are people out there that just want to hear the worst jokes.
Yeah, they do, and people hate them. I get hate mail.
Right.
These are horrible jokes.
Right, right.
You know, you suck. I hate you.
Right.
But since I put them on the site, I got a spike. I get so many hits. It's unbelievable.
This is great.
Because people want it. They go, ah! And then they read them. Oh, another one. Ah, I hate that one too.
Right.
And they just really love it.
You're really onto something.
Yeah.
Can we hear it?
Okay, so here's a couple. Okay. Why can't a soldier look wistfully across the ocean?
Why can't a soldier look wistfully across the ocean?
Because there's no gays in the military. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, eat that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call a lesbian who drives in a Ford Windstar full of penises?
I have no idea. What do you call that lesbian?
A Dick Van Dyke. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good. No, you like that one. That's no good.
Yeah. People, and you know what? People desperately wanted to hate that one.
I know.
But it had such quality that no.
Well, and here, okay, so this one, you're going to hate this. Okay. And this one's just, this isn't even like a grown, this is just like, oh my God, that's bad.
Yeah, yeah.
All right?
I'm glad you're saying this ahead of time.
Okay. What do you call a dog that doesn't lick his balls?
What do you call a dog that doesn't
lick his balls?
Yeah.
A dogsn't. See? It's so awful that they just go, oh no, that's just bad.
You know, they can't see it at home, but a lot of people just filed out and left.
That's right, they're all gone.
We're just adding crowd noise now in editing that we got off an old F Troop.
But Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke was good.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Okay.
And I'm curious, I know that you talk about your child. How old is your child?
She's 2.5.
And she's talking.
Oh, yeah.
I have a 9.5-month-old,
That's
not
great.
saying anything yet.
No.
Or we're not listening.
Try to keep it that way.
Yeah, right. So if your child's speaking, I'm guessing in some ways it's got to be a little harder, right?
Oh, yeah, well, because she doesn't talk like normal people, you know?
Right.
Well, like the other day, she wanted to say, excuse me. She says, accuse me. Like, that's not even close to meaning the same thing. Like, I'm a psychic. Like, I know with that. Accuse you of what? That you can't talk? Yes. Right. No, she's full of it, because, like, seriously, you don't deal with this every day. Her favorite song is the alphabet song, right? But she doesn't call it the alphabet song. She calls it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Like, she says the whole thing and thinks that's the title of the song.
Right.
Like, she'll say, Papa, I want to sing a song. What song do you want to sing? I want to sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, well, don't bother now. Because you ruined it for everybody.
Wow. You have the gentle touch. I think that's important.
Well, I love her, blah, 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 but, you know, come on.
Because I'm an idiot. I'm the most useless, and I forget stuff. Like, one time I had her in the stroller, and I take her to the car. We're in a parking lot, and it's hot, so I go get the AC going. I come back, and I realize this tailpipe is right in her face, and she's like, I'm like, oh, my God! I almost destroyed the child. How could I tell my wife that that's how I killed our kid? Like, I don't know, sorry, you know, like, I'd have to throw her into traffic, my baby, or something like that. I couldn't go home and face that.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do, yeah.
I think so. That would be the right call.
Do you have a lot of friends who are married with kids? Do you have people that you can talk to?
So I have a lot of people that I associate that have kids who I hate, but I don't have friends that don't have kids anymore because I don't relate to them, you know? They have a lot of time on their hands, those people.
Right.
And I get IMs, little text messages from a friend of mine who has no kids. And, like, he wrote me, he said, I'm on a plane and we haven't taken off yet. That's the IM, that's it.
Right, right.
So I wrote back, I hope your plane crashes. Oh, man! on. And he gets upset and he calls me and he says, take it back. You have to take it back. I'm like, why? I hope it actually crashes, so why would I take it back? And he says, well, how are you going to feel if the plane crashes now that you said that? I'm like, are you kidding? That would be amazing to know I can do that. The power. Best day of my life. I say things and they happen. Yeah, happily trade your life for that power. Yeah. But, no, it doesn't work anymore with other people once you have kids. And also, it's lopsided. Like, what you expect from children and what you expect from adults is totally different. You expect a ridiculous amount of politeness from your poor kid that you never... Like, I could be at a bar with my friend and he'll say, hey, you fat, bald douchebag, buy me a drink. And I will buy him an expensive drink. Right. That's just the way you talk to each other, yeah. But I'll be in the kitchen with my daughter and she says, Papa, I want water. And I go, and how do we ask for water? Do we say please when we ask? She's like, hey, I'll die of thirst if you don't get it. I can't reach the glasses, you idiot. Get me the water. It's not fair.
Now, do you think you're a good parent?
No,
being objectively.
No, I'm awful. Because you don't turn into this great person when you're a parent. You just become, you're a jerk who has a huge responsibility now. And I lie to my daughter, like, shockingly. She's 4, and I've lied to her.
What kind of lies?
Well, like the other day, I was eating these chocolates. Somebody sent my wife these chocolates, and I'm not allowed to ever have them. But they're just getting moldy. She won't eat them. Right. So I'm eating them. Right. So I'm in the pantry, and I'm just, I'm not even enjoying them. I'm just going, screw her, I can eat these, Like, I'm not, it's a totally self-defeating moment. Sure, yeah. But I'm eating the chocolates, and my daughter catches me. And she says, what are you eating? And I said, these are black tomatoes. So now she thinks there's a thing called black tomatoes. Right. That's who I'm raising. I lie to her constantly. Like, every time we're walking down the street and she's telling me a story, I'm lying that I'm listening to any of it. First of all, her stories suck. They're not interesting.
There's not a linear progression.
No, there's, But also... I would listen if she had any notion of, like, traveling of sound. Like, we're walking on 8th Avenue, and she's talking like this, and I would have to put my ear on her face to hear her in the middle of traffic. So I just go, wow, yeah, wow. And I just keep saying that, and she keeps her going.
Right. She's satisfied.
Because she has no problem. See, I can't do that with my wife. Because if I'm talking to my wife, she says something and I go, wow. She's like, that doesn't match what I said. You're not listening!
Wow. I was actually listening. What, I do that during celebrity interviews sometimes.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
What kind of parents did you have? Because they always say that can have, that can be important.
My parents worked very hard. They both worked, and they didn't pay much attention to what they were doing, I don't think, because, like, they sent me to camp when I was in 3rd grade. And this is a true story. They sent me to camp. They didn't think much about the camp. They just picked one out of the phone book. This is true.
They looked up a camp quickly in the phone book, didn't look into it, and just sent you there.
That's an absolute true story. Camp for retarded kids. True story. I'm not lying.
Seriously?
I'm not lying.
Oh my God.
I went to camp for retarded kids because my parents were very unthorough in the research.
They didn't vet the situation
And
properly.
I'll never forget the moment I arrived there and I look around and I go, oh my God, I'm retarded. No one told you. How would I be the only kid who's not? And I guess I figured that's how they tell you. They just send you, and you show up and you go, oh, I'm retarded. Oh, well, here we go.
Oh, my God.
I was with one really hot woman once, and she got very drunk and slept with me. And the next morning, I remember her looking down at me, and she was so horrified. And she just looked at me like, ugh, like, I feel, like she had felt like she had raped herself with me somehow. And I saw her,
oh, God.
I saw her questioning everything that led up to being with me.
Yeah.
I realized, like, I am somebody's rock bottom moment. Like, I am the moment in someone's life where they looked at me and went, okay, I gotta stop all of this crap
I got to reconcile with my dad. I got to go back to school.
No more crystal meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That stops now.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about something cheerful then. How was your Father's Day? Father's Day must have been?
Well, yeah, I got to spend it with my kids, which,
Yeah.
you know, Yahoo.
You're such a sentimental
Well, it's
sap.
not, you know, it's like, hey, you're Employee of the Month, go mop up. You know, it's what I have to do. I have to be with my kids. I'll shut up. None of you have kids. I can see it by looking at you. Here's the thing. Parents never get to say that it's hard. You don't get to say that.
Right.
And it's the hardest thing in the world. Anything else that's hard, you get to say, this sucks.
Right.
But when you're a parent, first of all, it's impossible. You make huge mistakes constantly, like, oops, irreversible damage there, move on. You know, it's just huge mistakes. You don't get to sleep anymore, you don't have sex anymore, you eat standing up and fast. The entire nation depends on our success as parents.
Yeah.
And you don't even get to say it sucks. You have to say stuff like, I couldn't even imagine my life without my children. I can totally imagine my life. Really? That's actually all I ever do, is imagine my life.
Really?
And it's not a big fantasy. I'm not in the World Series of Poker. I'm just sitting in a chair, jerking off and eating chocolate. That's really it. That's all.
Lord. Okay. Well, listen, yes, you bring up a good point. Parenting is definitely very hard work. I have 2 kids, and I know that it's very hard work.
Well, like, if you get sick, nobody cares. You can't call in sick to having kids.
Right.
As a matter of fact, if you get sick, your spouse hates you for being sick, because it's just making their life harder. And I'm the same way. Like, my wife, one time, she's like, I have diarrhea. I had diarrhea all night. I'm staying in bed. And I'm like, let me see it. I want to see the diarrhea. Show me at least a cup of diarrhea if you want to stay in bed. There's no way I'm taking it on faith and spending all day with the kids by myself. I'm just not. And she's the same way. Like, I had a stomach flu. It was really, I was so sick, just deathly sick. And well, you know, my stomach hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, get out of bed, let's go. You know, you stayed up all night, it's your fault, let's go. And I have to amp up how sick I think I am to get in there. I'm like, I'm really sick. I might have internal bleeding right now. And so she says, well, go to the hospital if it's that bad.
Sure.
And I did.
You did?
True story.
You did?
I went to a hospital.
Just to try and
I went into the emergency room and I said, I got a stomach ache. My wife doesn't care. And they admitted me. Because at the emergency room, they don't go like, get out of here, you pussy. They whatever you have, you can go in a hospital and say like, I just feel icky, I just feel weird.
And they have to.
Put a bracelet on you and fill out a thing, and whatever. And so this doctor, this wonderful doctor, she gave me morphine in my arm. She gave me a drip of morphine.
Really?
And which, you know, was great. And then she sent me home with opiate suppositories, which is a huge dilemma to me.
Okay.
Because I like opium. Who doesn't? It's perfect. It's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
But I have a huge problem with voluntarily putting things in my own ass. I just can't do it.
So it's a battle of wills.
Yeah,
here,
and I'm in the bathroom with my pants in my ankle, and I'm like sweating and shaking, and I'm that little tiny thing. I'm like talking to myself, just do it, just come on. I don't want to do it. Finally, I cram it in there, and I think that was probably the greatest moment of my entire life.
Really?
Yes, because it's pure opiate pleasure that begins at your anus. It just explodes. Just this warmth that starts at the ground zero that is your ass. And you just go, oh, God, that is good. More things in my ass, please.
Okay, then.
So that's what it's like having kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's the polite thing to do, because when people ask you where you're from, they don't really want to know.
Yeah.
They just, because you were standing there looking needy, and they had to say something in your face. So where are you from?
Yeah.
But I hate when people try to explain where they're from. You know, they're like, well, technically, just make a noise, just exhale. Nobody. I don't even listen when people. I'm like, where are you from? I'm done. You could have said Hitler's vagina. I don't care. It's not, you know, like. I'll just go, okay. What parts? I don't care. But
Hitler's vagina.
Yeah. It's like, sounds like a name for a hairpin turn on some roads. He lost his Chevy on Hitler's vagina. But anyway. I met a guy recently in Boston. I said, where are you from? And he goes, well, I was born in East Medford, but then we moved to North Medford. I'm like, I hope you die in South Medford. Why would you think that people want to know about your family's migrations within the town?
Of Medford.
Like, what? Was your dad in the Army? Is that why you moved around Medford so much? What was it like when you first saw snow in North Medford? Did you have to change money, you fat idiot? He's fat, too. I hate this guy. You know, when you I knew him for 10 seconds, and I just carry hatred for him.
Even after all this time.
All this, like, I'm in the shower, just, Medford idiot. I'm, like, scrubbing my ass. Like, my ass is raw because I hate this guy so much. And I'm like, Medford, just say Medford!
Let's talk about happier things. How are your children? You have children?
Yeah. Ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that. Why? How are they?
Well, the little one is she's not nice.
How little is she?
She hasn't given me a fresh reason to love her in a long time. That's all.
How old is she?
So I'm kind of just hanging on. She's
Yeah.
3.
3, okay.
And, like, the other day I gave her a Fig Newton. She really likes Fig Newtons. So I get the box down from where I hide them, and I go, here, have a Fig Newton. And she goes, they're not Fig Newtons. They're Pig Newtons. And I'm like, no, they're Fig Newtons. And she goes, no! They're Pig Newtons. And here's the thing, okay? I know this is okay. Like, I'm aware that this is not a big deal.
Right.
But it's all day with that kind of crap. And you get sick of it. Because here's what bothers me, okay? It's not that she's wrong. She's 3. She's entitled to be wrong. But it's the arrogance of this kid who knows nothing, and she doesn't doubt herself for a second. She's not going like, I think those Pig Newtons aren't. She's going, no, they are Pig Newtons. I'm like, dude, I'm not even using my memory, okay? I'm reading the box that the thing came out of 11 seconds ago.
Right.
And you, like, what are even the odds that you're right and I'm wrong? What are the sheer odds? And by the way, take a bite of does it taste like a pork cookie, you idiot? It's got figs in it. Get a grip.
Very nice.
But you got to be careful what you name your kid. You do have to be careful because what happens is other kids in school are going to make fun of them. They're going to make fun of their name. And you don't have to give them a weird name because they can do it with any name. Kids are geniuses at that. Any name. They take it, they go Louis Screwy, Joey Blowy, Mike, your mother's a dyke, whatever. They find a way, these kids. Any name. What's your name? Eric, you fucking asshole. See, just like that. Lightning speed these kids got. What's your name? Joe, eat a bag of shit, cunt face. You see, just like that. He got that all through school and cried like a pussy. It's not gonna happen to my little girl. My daughter is really something else, man. She runs the house. She runs the whole house. She decides everything. Like we were playing hide and seek the other day. We play hide and seek, and we play by her rules that she invented. And do you know why? Because she sucks at hide and seek. And so she covers it with this fucking ruse to level the playing field. And I gotta fucking pretend it's all that she's great. No, it's bullshit. Like, we're playing... Oh, fucking... I know she's a kid, but fucking listen. When it's my turn to hide, she tells me where to hide. She tells me where. She goes, hide in the closet, Papa, but you're going to know where hide in the closet! All right, fuck, I'll hide in the closet. Good, fine. Now I'm standing in the closet like an asshole. She comes in, I found you. She's like shitty about it, like, I found you. And I'm like, wow. How did you figure out where you told me to fucking hide? And then when she hides, this is her hiding. She goes over to a wall and does this. She goes, that's it. There's nothing here. What the fuck is this? Like this is some ninja invisibility crouch. And I gotta act like an idiot. I can't just walk in and go, yeah, you're there. Because she'll cry and shit her pants, right? So I gotta walk around like an asshole. Where is she? I have no idea. Where could she be? I'm making eye contact. I don't see her. It's amazing to me. The other day we're playing, this is how things have gotten in my house, okay? Here's a very good example of where it's gone. We're playing a version of hide and seek where my wife and I have to decide together where to look. She likes that. She's like, Mama, you tell Papa where to look. Okay, well, fine. So she's over there hiding like this, just in plain sight, and my wife and I, my wife's like, why don't you look under the bed? I'm like, okay, okay. She's not there. And then she says, why don't you look in the linen closet? Okay, so I open the closet, she goes, that's not the linen closet. We don't put that in there anymore. All right, fucking Jesus, all right, I'll look in. So I look in that. Why would she be in that closet? It has shelves. She can't stand in a shelf. Well, maybe she's crawled in a shelf. Now we're having a fight about where to look for this fucking kid who's standing right there. She totally runs the house. I remember Halloween last year, a couple of days before Halloween, my wife comes up to me and she's like, we have to get you a cat costume. No, we don't, actually. No, we do, because she thinks you're going to be a cat. I don't know. It's like she's a guy with a gun in the other room. That's what it's like. She's like, she thinks you're going to be a cat. I don't know how she got it in her head, but she's expecting to be a cat on Halloween. I was like, well, tell her to go fuck herself, because I'm not doing it. I'm not afraid of her. She's 2. I'll fucking fight her. I could take her. I could beat the shit out of thousands of 2-year-olds all day, just walk around. They would never even gang up on me. They suck. I'm not afraid of her. So my wife decided that she wanted to get pregnant again. She decided it. And this is back in August. She told me, you need to be in town next week. Why? Because I'm getting, I'm ovulating. So, like, not do you want another kid, just be in town. That's how she handles it. I'm like, I don't want another kid, so fuck it. And she's like, all right. Next week, she starts blowing me, right? Now, she hasn't blown me in, Jesus, I don't know if I've ever been blown. That's how long it is. She's blowing me on the day she's ovulating. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, yeah, you love it. Like, I think she digs me now. Fucking stupid. So she's having another baby any day now. She's due, and it's true. She's fucking the whole thing. And a lot of people call those people white trash. And I love that expression, white trash, because it's the only racial expression that you can use, and nobody gets offended. Nobody gives a shit. When you say white trash, nobody goes, hey, don't talk like that about them. That's not nice. Nobody defends white trash. You could be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You go, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash loser.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Thank you for applauding. Seriously, because I did a show where they don't applaud when you go on stage. It's called Mo Better Mondays. That's the name of the show at the Improv, Mo Better Mondays. It's an all-black audience. And I had done a show called Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory, which is an all-black audience. And they invited me because they thought I was black, because of my name, because I directed Pootie Tang, so people sometimes think I'm black. And so they invited me to this show. So I get there, and they go, oh, hi. And I look in the room and I go, oh, hi. And then we kind of stand there trying to decide, and I go, fuck it, hi. And they go, yeah, hi. All right. So I went on, and this is Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory, and it was fucking great. I had a great time because nobody else is trying. They're all up there just acting cool, and I went up there and I tried, and everybody appreciated it. So then, because most comedians don't try. I'm not saying because they were black, but they were all black and unfunny. Every single one of them was black. There are far more unfunny white comedians than unfunny black ones. But every single comedian on that show was black and unfunny. Should have been the name of the show. But I was white and hilarious. And also, you know, privileged and lucky to be white. It's awesome. It is a very... everybody who's white should just wake up and go, I'm fucking white! This is great! How easy is this shit? I don't have to fucking explain myself ever. I look people in the eye with confidence. Nobody fucks with me. The police protect me. It's amazing that black people, all they can hope from the cops is that they'll leave them alone. And we actually get to hope that they'll protect us. It's fucking a chasm of difference. And I'm on the greatest side of that chasm. I am on the fucking sweet side of that chasm. Just a fact, it's not a nice thing, but it happens to benefit me greatly. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie about it. Oh, it sucks being white. White people always complain about something like, oh, I don't get to say nigger. Like, oh, white people, why can't, they can say it to each other, but like, they want to go to the Supreme Court. I should be allowed to say it somehow. It's not right. Just don't, why do you want to say it so bad? Say it. Fuck. Anyway. So, chocolate sundae, I didn't certainly do any of that material there. The chocolate sundae is great. I just talked about my kid and cars. And then I went to do Mo Better Mondays, and I thought, I got invited to do Mo Better Mondays, and that's where I became racist. I became prejudiced, because I said, hey, they'll love me there. Because I just thought, there's black people in that building, so the black people in that building will be the exact carbon copies. There's no way they won't laugh, because they laughed the first time. So I went, people were saying, Mo Better Mondays is not nice. And I'm like, fuck you, you're just white, and I'm better. So yeah, I'm white too, but I've been there and I got laughs. And white people that make black people laugh are very proud of themselves. So I went to Mo Better Mondays, and it's not at all even close to the same people. They're fucking suburban people in Chocolate Sundays. Mo Better Mondays, they have the machine, and they're selling cologne in the bathroom, and people are fucking hard, and they do not clap when they bring people on stage. People go on, they go, all right, how about a hand for Joe, whatever, and then he just walks up to silence. I mean, I've never even seen that on any show in my life. There isn't just the benefit of the doubt applause. They just say, let's bring him up, and he just walks up, and the people go, yeah, okay, go. And I went on, and I didn't pay attention to the people before me because they were smart. They didn't go right into jokes. They started talking and shit. They just go, hey, yeah, all right, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just hanging, okay. For like 3 minutes of that shit. And then eventually they go, okay, they slide into a joke and get a tiny laugh. And by the end of the time they left, they go, all right. And then they applaud when the guy left. I go on and I just go, and I do a joke right away, and it gets nothing. And not only does it get silence, when I move on to the next joke, that's when I hear a noise. Because when I start going anyway, so they all go, oh shit, that was it? That was the whole fucking, oh shit! Oh damn! Like they didn't know the joke was over even until I started joke number 2. Joke number 1. So joke number, what? Really? That's what, oh! Then I do joke number 2 and now it's not silence, like, no man. No, like literally that sound coming out of many tables. No. And then I try the thing that never fails when you're bombing. I go, oh, fuck you people, I'm staying up here. That always works when you're bombing. You go, you know what, fuck you, I'm doing my time. And somebody always goes, all right, yeah, I can respect the balls. But they all went, no, get off. One guy said that, just real serious, no, get off. Get off now. And I was like, yeah, okay. I did like a minute total. And, fuck, that hurt so bad, man. And I was in the car afterwards just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to tell that whole story. It's just that when you applauded when I came up here, I felt, oh, that's nice. That helps. That's it. Sorry. It's too long. Anyway, but it's nice to see you all here, and it's kind of funny to see you all because I fucked all of your mothers. Just so as a coincidence, kind of. All of your mothers. That's what I was going to open with. I was just in Ireland, and they have these posters. In Ireland, there's an election going on, and all over Europe right now, actually, for the whatever. I don't fucking care. It's not here, so it doesn't matter. It fucking don't matter at all. So, but I'm in Ireland, and there's an election, and there's a guy whose poster says "Stop the pedophiles." That's his slogan. Stop the pedophiles. And here's the thing, even if you're against the pedophiles, I wouldn't want my face with pedophiles all over the nation that I live in, you know? And I told that to an Irishman, and he said, you know, actually, we say pedophiles. I'm like, hey, I've been fucking kids for 10 years. Don't tell me how to say pedophile. I think I would know. I speak with some authority when you say pedophiles. What else that's horrible? I've just been having horrible thoughts. I was going by a wedding, and there's this beautiful, I was going by a church, this wedding was coming out, and it was just so beautiful, and I kind of couldn't resist. I ran up to the groom and I said, "You fucking liar! I sucked your cock! You said we were going to Massachusetts!" Stereotypical gay guy. Here's the thing, right? It's not cool, right, to make fun of stereotypical gay people, but there are some gay guys who talk like that. There are gay guys who wear shorts that are really tight, and then those sleeve shirts can go, "You're an asshole!" And those guys are silly. And they should be laughed at. Not all to say, hey, all gay people act like this is wrong, but to point out that a gay guy that acts like that is funny, it's just fucking true. They're hilarious. Hello! There are gay guys who act like that, and they're fucking ridiculous. Of course they are. Just like when you see a black guy, there are black guys who go, "Shit, motherfucker! That shit's funny. That's weird to talk like that. It's weird to go, no, shit. With your hand like that, that's funny. You know, and it's not wrong to make fun of Jews, that they're all Jewy, you know? Anyway, that's what Jews get. They're Jewy. I'm just thinking here in the stereotype that Jews love money. It's just not true. I have this friend who's Jewish, and I tried to give him $1, and he was like, "Arr! Arr!" He hates money.